I'm taking back my peace, my prayer life, and my purpose. And I invite you to do the same.
Oh, yeah.
If we're just meeting right now, hi, I'm Yasmin, and I'm 53 years old. And this is the place where we make the second act of life the best act of life. If you've been feeling a little iffy about aging, stay with me, because these 7 habits, they will change a lot of things. When I hit 50, life got real. And I realized that Faith needs a co-pilot, and her name is action. Through the years, these 7 self-care habits have helped me turn things around. From my fatigue, my joint pains, and especially my outlook in life. I was super tired of being tired, and I did something about it. And let me tell you, so many things have worked for me. Let's get into it. Got a dream to chase? Let's talk about how waiting for motivation often holds us back. Inspiration is emotional. Motivation is fleeting. And waiting for the stars to align, it keeps us stuck in neutral. We tell ourselves we're being patient, wise, discerning, but often we're just scared. I mean, let me tell you this. That dream you feel, that pull, I don't think that's random. It's often God planting a seed. But seeds don't grow just because we hope they will. So stay consistent, even on days where we don't feel like doing anything. Modern life is like a never-ending buffet. For example, do I watch YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels? So many options, and somehow we're starving. Frozen by FOMO and afraid to pick up the wrong thing. As embarrassing as it is for my 53-year-old self to admit this, I get overwhelmed by all the options. It made me feel stuck, frustrated, unproductive, and honestly kind of guilty. But I did something to get out of that FOMO jail. Decision fatigue. Every choice we make, big or small, uses some of our brain's limited mental energy. Like see, early in the days we're usually very focused and we know our priorities better when the day starts, right? But as we make more decisions, our mental energy tends to get drained. Or sometimes, we pick up the easiest options and then we realize it doesn't satisfy us at all. Decision fatigue creates stress, which makes decision making even harder. 5 years ago when I went decluttering, I identified 17 books upstairs in my bedroom that I haven't even touched or read since I bought them. It's like, yeah, at night in front of the TV, I would end up browsing them. And then I realized I'll just scroll Instagram or it's about time to sleep. So I end up doing stuff to my book, really weird stuff, where I would just open them and browse them and do nothing. Because sometimes I browse 3 books at the same time and I'm like, what to choose? And at the end of the day, it's like nothing. I end up reading nothing. I end up scrolling in social media or watching something on TV or not even finishing whatever I'm watching. But I realized at the end of the day, it was just because I was giving myself too many choices that I didn't want to make. I give myself permission to settle for good enough instead of overthinking everything that I see outside. Instead of always looking for something perfect, I make a decision. And that mindset freed me from the paralysis of indecision. The result was I became more productive, I became less stressed, and I realized those things are physical things and they're not that important anyway. And because of focus, I actually finished a lot of projects instead of endlessly planning. I felt happier and more content. If like me, you're always overwhelmed by choices, do this. Simplify, commit, move forward. You don't need perfect decisions. You just need to decide, act, create. Have you heard about microwave habits? It simply means don't try to change your life in a day. Aim to make a small move, a small one, daily. 1 email, One call, one chapter, one step. Small actions done consistently compound over time. If you think of it, our brains are wired to stay engaged whenever it sees forward motion, no matter how small. Trust God's timing, but also trust the principle of seed and harvest. If you don't plant, nothing grows, even in the right season. Just ask in prayer, what's my part today? Then move in faith and not in fear. Number 3 is what I call my no list. You know how when you hit 50, you somehow realize that a lot of things can be dropped and you stop believing in so much nonsense? My no list includes no to things that drain me, no to people who don't respect my time, and one big no to overcommitting, especially on weekends. Every no I say frees me up to say yes to life, creativity, and weaving dreams. Write your no list today. Remember, saying no is a full sentence and a radical act to self-care. Habit number 4 is strength training 2 times a week. Now, this one is a life changer. At 50, our muscle mass naturally declines, and so does bone density. But we can fight back. And what I do is not intense. I do 20 to 30 minutes of resistance training, dumbbells, resistance bands, squats, dumbbells. My knees felt better, and it felt like my metabolism has improved by so much. So the action step is to simply schedule a twice a week session for yourself. Do full body moves such as squats, deadlifts, and rows. Start right, build up. Daily micro workouts. I used to think that if I wasn't working out for an hour or an hour and a half, that none of it ever counted. I was so wrong. Now I do 3 rounds of 10-minute movement bursts throughout the day. Here's what it looks like. Morning, 10 minutes of yoga and mobility flow. Midday, 10-minute walk or stairs. Evening, 10-minute strength such as squats, push-ups, resistance bands. That's 30 minutes a day, and that actually compounds to 210 hours weekly. And even if you're busy, it's very manageable. And here's what happened. My blood pressure dropped, I slept so much better, and yes, my pants fit so much better, even at my age. Set an alarm labeled Move with Grace. You can set it 3 times for all the 10-minute bursts that you're going to do throughout the day. That will keep you going even if you're having a super busy or a super tiring day. Next up is about clearing the mental clutter. Every Sunday evening, I now do a mind dump session. I grab a notebook and write down every single thing on my mind. Appointments, ideas, worries, chores, dreams. Then I highlight the 3 priorities for the week. A small act like that actually turned me from reactive to intentional. And you can actually pinpoint the things that you can drop. You lighten your load. You can click the link below because I created a free brain dump that you can use. Habit number 6 is a nutrition check-in every 90 days. I'm not about fad diets, but I am about checking in with what my body needs. And it honestly changes every season. I review how I've been eating. I track how I feel after meals. I adjust based on energy, sleep, and digestion. Last quarter, I felt like dairy was making me very sluggish. It was also giving me tummy problems. So I swapped dairy with oat milk, soy milk, and almond milk. Journal for 3 days what you ate, how you felt, and cravings. This is not about restriction. This is about respect for your body. Habit number 7, monthly joy appointments. Try this right now and schedule your own joy appointment. Protect it like you would protect a doctor's visit. When you regularly give yourself joy, your energy skyrockets. Schedule one joy appointment this month. Make it sacred, make it yours. Because joy is not optional, it is your strength. They're soul care practices, and they work because they are done with faith and intention. So comment below which habits you are willing to try or how you will invite God to your wellness journey. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a sister who might need some encouragement today. And with God, I believe that our next chapter is going to be our most radiant yet. Until next time, stay strong, stay faithful, and keep glowing from the inside out.